Thank you for coming to this webpage. I'm Dr. Greg Vigor, and I'm a local Newport Beach dentist. I've been practicing for 55 years. I love what I do, and I love teaching, and I love lecturing, and I love publishing, because this information is valuable to not only to the profession, but also to the public. One of the things that has become in vogue right now, looking at causation, and we've had preventive dentistry as a topic. As a matter of fact, dentistry may have been the first strong subspecialty of medicine that looked at prevention and talked about prevention, but it's kind of fallen out of favor because nobody listens and nobody changes behavior. And now we know, with a couple of simple techniques, teaching people about holes and cracks, those are pits and fissures, and how to eliminate those as reservoirs for disease-producing bacteria, which is a contamination, a disease that you get from parents. It's contagious disease, and it's in almost all mouths. Now we're looking at, instead of damage and how do we repair it, that's restorative dentistry. And once the cow's out of the barn or the barn burns down, you have a completely different set of operative, restorative, dental procedures that are extremely expensive. And so the smart money over here is, how do you prevent illness, disease, trauma, damage? And in the holistic, functional, biologic, all the marketing terms that people use to try to attract patients by being different and focused on something. If we don't look at causation and how do we prevent the disease process or the damage from happening, we're bankrupt as a society, as a culture in healthcare, because you cannot always fix everybody who gets in a car crash if everyone gets in a car crash every single day. So back to looking at what causes these problems in both medicine and dentistry goes an awful long ways towards changing understanding. And we don't just have to look at causation, we have to understand causation, and we have to be able to communicate and educate on causation so that the patients or the general public themselves will make changes based on what's in their best interest. And if they don't know what's in their best interest, it's hard for people to understand what behaviors can save them an awful lot of grief and an awful lot of time and an awful lot of financial burden over a lifetime. The transparency that we need in not just treating symptoms or treating damage or treating conditions in an ongoing basis, we need to go back to the beginning of so many of these things and understand what causes them and how do we eliminate causation. And that's what preventive dentistry is about, and that's what preventive medicine is about, and that's really the foundation and the cornerstone of functional, integrative, biologic, precision, whatever word you can use to describe a new evolution, a new revelation in understanding prevention.